Welcome to your monthly air tribe report for the air signs Gemini, Aries, and Libra. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gem Aquarius. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday, dear Libra. Happy birthday to you. Had to give you the chords right there. I don't normally bring out my like Beyonce Rihanna voice. You know what I'm saying? I don't normally bring out my James Brown like classic soul smooth voice, but Libra, happy birthday. Okay, happy birthday to one of the best zodiac signs ever. Even though as an air sign, I'm heavily biased, and even though you may be my favorite when it's not Sagittarius, I do love you, Libra. Thank you very much. My aura is causing malfunctions. It is what it is. This is what it is. Shout out to the balancers, the chaos angels. In honor of Libra, okay, happy birthday. This Air Tribe report is going to be public. Okay, shout out to the God Squad members. I fixed the error that was before with putting the wrong tier there. The Earth is now available. I am also offering live oracle card readings before I head to the podcast with Candace. If you would like an oracle card, 1 for 20, 2 for 30, 3 for 40, baby, click the description box below and we will go into accordingly the message for you. But before we do that, here is the air sign message that we have for all of you. Okay, this is the air trinity that wants to bestow truth. I'm quickly channeling from the ethers a very important message. You know the truth, especially regarding something that you are obsessively wanting to figure out. You know the truth, but you're awakening to it. You know the truth, but you're uncovering more detailed understanding of what you know. So you don't know that you know what you know as much as you know because you haven't until now gained the perspective to understand that you are right about something. You just don't know how right you are because now you're experiencing this. So for some of you who need that extra push for confirmation to know that you're right about a situation or to know that you know the truth about a situation, you're getting ready over this entire season to gain situational context of how to make sense of what you know to be the truth. And this will help you know how more to approach it. I hope that speaks to somebody. All right, we're going to do once again this underlying theme and message for everybody. Okay. And this doesn't have to really pertain to one thing. This can attain to several situations. And if it don't apply, let it fly. Just let it fly. Just let it fly away like a bird. It doesn't know where its soul is and all that. Okay. So the message and underlying theme we have is the 10 of water, baby. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Now, oh my God. Now, this is important because this Libra season is the manifestation of the harvest of Virgo and completion of Aries. So, this is fulfillment. The air signs want you to know your fulfillment and bliss is here. Embrace every single one of the conflicts that have led you to this place because it is building up to an emotional climax that may, okay, I'm picking for a lot of you orgasms. How deeply have you orgasmed? and I mean this in the most respectfully mature way, not in a more, not really joking when I say some of you may not have experienced full body deep orgasms. Some of you, in actually releasing this, will release many blockages as well, a lot of deep stuck stress in your body, whether induced by a sexual partner or by yourself. Okay, this is very important. The 10 of water is not saying you need to get an orgasm. The 10 of water is saying you're going to experience peak orgasms. One, in a sense where you have experiences which actually arouse you, because orgasms are mental. So you can have or a lot of you don't know, you can actually have an orgasm without any physical penetration. It is purely mental. I mean, especially if someone is good with their fingers, you could be celibate and never actually have to have any physical intercourse and have a good orgasm. Some of you may not realize your potential for orgasm is powerful because you've been so suppressed. You don't know what that might feel like. You don't know what it's like to feel comfortable in someone else's presence. So you don't know you're a pressure cooker to just completely burst off the seams. And I hate to make this sound sexual, but in many cases, once again, these orgasms don't necessarily have to be as a result of sexual intercourse as much as really tapping in with your mind. And you know what I'm saying? You can have an O during labor too. So just really keep that in mind. Some of you with this 10 of water, you may come out of celibacy. Given that this is more so like a self-control restraint, or, you know, something you may be doing, let me tell you, that dry spell had been broken. I'm not going to say too much, but that dry spell been broken. I'd have leveled up. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't really kiss and tell like that, and I'm not necessarily Don Juan or anything, but I understand what this message means. Trust me, because I've broken through, and if I can break through, me that has dry spells, you breaking through. Like, trust me, you breaking through. Like, I'm just here to give you the message. But like, a lot of you are gonna awaken this instinct. This is saying you're going to step into this. Some of you are gonna actually master the art of having an orgasm once again without having to be sexually penetrated. Like, someone can have a conversation with you and you're so connected to their essence. It's like their very presence penetrates you. And that's something that's conceptual, but in being more receptive, or this could be through just like blissful sex. All right. So it is what it is. Breath control for sure. And this is also just relative to the happiness and contentment and the buildup of course, you know, tension that has led to this point. So that's super awesome. The oracle card that we have is Teacher Awakens. Okay. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Emphasis on follow the inner call. Okay. Because this is a part of this emotional climax and contentment you're stepping into. All right. It's kicking off the next stage of this adventure externally and internally. And what you're having to share is the unique ways that you personally are, in very major ways, bringing into reality the unique essence of you that doesn't exist anywhere else but you. Hence a new perspective, abilities, and techniques that come with that. And you being in a position to help real people, teaching what you know, it's super awesome. Anyway, we're going to get into Gemini, who's going to open this setup. All right. Or open this concert up with this set. Shout out to the 33 master life paths. Um, this is Gemini's message to you. Okay. So the 3-tiered way that I do this, for the Earth tribe, I just do it straight up. Um, I don't get too extra. Air, water, and fire, I get in character. Okay. So Gemini, this is just me and you. We just gonna talk. Okay. Um, I used to record at I used to record at welcome YFLY live to the $1 billion Vibe Tribe. Blockstar Entertainment, something like that. Blockstar. It was kind of like on the west side, but I haven't been there in a while, so I'm actually gonna look for different places to record. I heard there's some spots. Once again, welcome to the membership. Don't forget to bless your partners with big O's also. Yes, so crucial. Okay, so with that being said, hideout word Studio A, gotcha. That's what's up. Yeah, I definitely want to hit up more different studios now, just to kind of like network and, you know. So the message that Gemini has for you, the underlying theme is, of course, the Page of Water. So the 10 of water we had here with the air message, and the beginning opening of this message is the new love. Okay, this is actually what Shawnee did, like just expressing your feelings, just sharing, you know what I'm saying, your romantic musings, whether you're serious or not about them. Okay, this is a new person entering your life. A relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. This is having a crush. This is definitely honoring the new feelings that are pervading and permeating. Before we get serious with the king and queen, this is just, you know, light flirting and being able to just feel good and expressing how it is you feel. Okay, so remember, the we had 10 of cups. Page of Cups with Gemini is the introduction of these new feelings coming into the onset of, wow, this is the beginning of something that's going to last, that's lasting forever, that's eternal. Okay, so the main message here is the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Have patience, carefully considered before acting. The High Priestess and the Page of Water of heightened psychic abilities is exactly as it sounds. Heightened psychic abilities. Your brain will be processing the nature of how logically to think about operating your system with heightened psychic abilities. And with the teacher awakens that called for you to really follow the inner call, we see here clearly, okay, that you must listen to your intuition, because through the Gemini portal, it will be speaking to you loudly. This is more so of that message where you know the truth, but you're gaining more insight around how you know what you know. And this is going to take observations, base observations you may have thought were your thoughts, you may have thought were just random musings. You're going to be like, oh, this is my intuition. Some of you, okay, with this High Priestess, this is going to be the inner earpiece that will lead you to a pot of gold, whatever you want. Imagine if you had someone in your earpiece like a genie, and it's like, yo, I want $100,000 right now. And your intuition's like, okay, in 10 minutes, go 30 minutes down the street and then make a right. And you're like, okay. And then boom, you make the right and you crash into somebody, and like they give you their card, and like, you know, some weird stuff, and at least $100,000. Like, this is an extreme example, but imagine a concept like that, because with the 2 of air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there's no problem, there's a hush hush quality and an indecisiveness to how you either share these gifts and share what you know. The challenge is to follow your intuition, without necessarily uh being or giving away your secrets or what you know, especially with the following of your intuition. To counter that will be doubt, and in some cases maliciousness from individuals or forces or energies that want to undermine the psychic nature of your experience through gaslighting or just outright lying. So for example, let's say, you're called a con because you're just killing it, like whatever you do. What's gonna betray, okay, the projections being projected are them not being based in reality. um you being called a con, but there's not one person that they can find who can admit that you conned them. This is going to strengthen your intuition. You know what I'm saying? Like facts. There's no facts to back up their statements because it's just hate. So the Two of Swords is really, once again, blocking and protecting your heart from those with less than honorable intentions. And it's not allowing yourself to be influenced by other people who want to use you for what they want to do and you following your intuition for what to do. Okay, so as a challenge, listen to your intuition, but also balance your feelings with logical thoughts. So your intuition will tell you you have a soulmate connection with that person, but the logic will be like, don't start pouring your feelings out to them. They're in a committed relationship right now. Okay, keep this to yourself. Like before you just give into your feelings about it, put some logic on it, right? Oh, surrender to the situation. When the situation opens up, bam, you find out 2 weeks later they divorced or they broke up. You didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying? And now you see why your intuition led to that. Now we do have the Five of Water. Okay, things not turning out the way you hoped, seeing the positive in a situation, not seeing the positive in a situation. Aquarius Helix, I got you with the card. Okay, Elizabeth Caspers, I got your Cash App. All right. So I definitely got you as well. Um, the Five of Water in on the inside is the unexplored nature of your intuitive capability. So as you dive deeper, you're going to be replacing the uncharted waters of your intuitive ocean with this new feeling, because most of you have been disappointed in your relationship with developing your intuition, or have been gaslighted and been feeling that this is just something that brings you confusion. This is something that gives you misery. You feel things about people that don't turn out the way you expect them to. And that none of that's true. Your intuition is your ally. Your intuition only points you to the truth. So you're rediscovering and revisiting those internal waters. In the past, we have balance, okay, coming into Libra season, the need for balance and moderation, wait for perfect timing, cooperation and commitment, which brings so much of your intuition into greater power. And we got the Ace of Fire, thank God. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So some of you may, feel like you got the juice. Some of you may feel like you got the juice, or you have some crucial insight. Okay. But inside you may feel kind of disappointed, because it's like, you I want you to comment an exclamation mark if this applies to you. Some of you don't have delusions. Like your intuition has brought you facts, mind blowing facts that intuitively you've connected. But some people kind of treat it like you're delusional, like it's not that big a deal. And so it's almost as if the Two of Aries, you hold back who you share this fact to, because it's not just some idea, it's not just some theory, it's evidence of how gifted and psychic you're. Like it's something that is mind-blowing, and that people don't necessarily tell you how they really feel about it, because they might be weird out. So just keep that in mind. Despite feeling that on the inside, moving, like the outlook for you is surprisingly positive, and there's a new opportunity to break through this on the outlook, so that the next step is the 10 of air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. So balance is facilitating this definitive end. And interestingly, the 2 of air climaxing to the 10 of air is going to lead to a very mind-blowing moment that will change the way you're looking at things, because you're going to realize things aren't nearly as bad or as worse as you may have assumed. The 10 of air coming in the near future is something is going to once again probably not turn out the way you wanted, but then you're going to be like, that's it. It's like, oh, like you're going to realize that it's going to be like getting a shot. The prospect of getting a needle in your arm might have been very painful until you get it. And it's like, oh, that's it. And you can only go up from there. So we do have the 5 of earth, fears surrounding money. You may be feeling alienated too. You may also be feeling not as valued. And the Knight of Earth, however, is the energy you're bringing and how you're seen. Even though you may not be feeling valuable, you're still seen as reliable, dedicated. Um, and I got your Cash App. I got your Cash App. Thank you, Tara. You're still seen as, you know what I'm saying, consistent, which you are. All right. So the guidance is the Queen of Fire. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. The Ace of Fire is going to be outlook. Okay. It's going to be this brand new opportunity that gives you hope amidst what things are looking like. And the guidance is to take this energy towards this Queen of Fire. This Queen of Fire will make herself known, whether it's an aspect of you or whether it's you, despite what the 10 of air looks like. Take this idea, new opportunity with the ace, and bring it towards the inspiration of the Queen of Fire, because the outcome, wow, is the Lovers. I think that's why the 10 of air is going to be very mind blowing. Okay. So remember, we had the 10 of cups for the composite message. This is talking about a new lover, guys. This is most definitely talking about a new lover, someone that you're definitely connecting with more intimately. And for some of you, it's this Queen of Fire if you're not representing or being this Queen of Fire. So the Lovers card, because we have a new person enters your life, is talking about in the new cycle of relationships and partnerships, bringing in a mutual love union where you both acknowledge your soulmate connection, or this could be a passion partner that you create with passionately. But I think this is going to be very mind blowing, because maybe some of you will feel like there was no chance for this to work, or this could just blow up the water, okay, and be very amazing. This seems to come after a perceived loss. So it's like things, you're gonna feel things aren't turning the way they expect or hope, and it's still going to segue you into this nature of a new partnership or relationship or feeling. So just keep that in mind, because this echoes the line of the 10 of water. Okay. So Gemini is bringing that ace of fire, is stepping in, probably coming from that queen. And that's very interesting. So before we go to Libra, we're going to do the romance reading. Whew. We got the Chariot, baby, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So for some of you, you know what I'm saying? Shawnee, make sure that's not what you claim, because you got Neptune in your sign, and Neptune's a genie. So if you don't want romance, the genie is going to be like, all right, no romance for this Pisces. Like, it is what it is. But I know you want some gangster shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. And the Chariot card is saying this romantic perspective or partner is popular, and they see in you the clout or the potential they have in them. So this is you coming into an important achievement that upgrades your standing with romantic partners and potential. But the Chariot is someone that is accomplishing you. You are their victory. And they're publicly recognized in some way. Like, even if they're not famous, like they could be recognized within their own, like, world. And it's funny because you came up as the 5 of Earth. This is such a deep message. Gemini is saying that you came up as the 5 of Earth, while people are perceiving you to be the Knight of Earth, very reliable and practical. You're feeling not as valuable, and you're feeling alienated. This Chariot card is like Cinderella seeing through that insecurity and seeing your value. You're their victory. Okay, that's very interesting. And this, if anything, brings justice and balance to the ways you were feeling before. It's almost like, Chariot makes things right. This is so very powerful. Okay, and I think this is coming in past the first quarter square, coming into the full moon. So the message we have for career is the Lover's card. Oh my God. Again, intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. Career will be a great opportunity to come into romantic opportunities. But for Lover's card, for some of you, Gemini is saying what you are passionate about doing is going to become your career. You're going to find more excitement and joy in what you do for work. And for some of you, this can incorporate dating into your career, being a dating coach, facilitating speed dating, incorporating sex work into your career for some of you in a fun way. And now this is once again this octave of the 5 of Water. The outcome here was the Lovers. So there's something that didn't work out the way you wanted in your career, that didn't work out because you're stepping into this Lovers card. Okay. It's like if you got a certain change in direction in your career, you wouldn't have connected or broken through like you're about to. So a lot of these fears is helping you see the positive of the situation that is actually better than the perceived negativity. It's a very interesting reading. Okay, we do have release 2. Let it go. Time to move on. So the oracle cards we got. Thank you, Air. This is a really awesome reading, especially for us gems. So the oracle card we got, the message Gemini has for you is transcendence, Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe, okay? That is the theme for this season. We have Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Come on, this is Gemini. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. This is like the OG of the Geminis telling you, we got you, son. We got you, homie. Let the miracles just happen. We around you. Don't ain't nobody touching you. You good. Just call on us. We there. Okay. We have Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Yes, I did say some of you are incorporating sex work into your career. Whether that is escorting, prostitution, modeling in a sexual way, porn, softcore, bartending at a strip club, working at a strip club as a stripper, like this could be, or your own personal thing, like this could be how you kind of innovate it or break through. So the 5 of Cups is some people could be disappointed in you that you're stepping into this and you're like, bitch, I'm getting money and I'm having fun doing it. But even though that sounds a return, like it is the inner strength, move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Oh, yes. All right. Inner force, baby. So that is the message from Gemini to you. Okay. Next, we're going to go into Libra. That's one way. You can also use sex to as you could be a career. You could use sex as a career for manifestation. Some of you will recognize that you can have sex like a job periodically and regularly with your partner, and the hours that you put in having sex produce and manifest because of that intensity and consistency with your partner, like putting in energy for a job. It's not even that far-fetched of an idea, and some people do it without knowing. So great question. Okay. Once again, these things will probably be seen as controversial to weak minds who don't know shit, but it is what it is. We are now in Libra. Did you miss me? I think you missed me. It could be your new lifestyle. If it's a stepping stool, that's if you use it as one. It's basically up to you. It's a broad general message. So how it'll play out will depend, but good question. But yes, did you miss me? I had a stellar performance last time I was here, and it is my birthday. Okay. But yeah. No. Quantum love, let me clarify that. I'm not necessarily saying if you don't agree with me. Like if that's not your thing, that doesn't mean you have a weak mind. I'm saying if you don't understand what I'm saying as far as rejecting it as it not being a thing, as it not being real, it's because you have a weak mind. You can't open your mind to it. If you understand it, but it's not for you, that doesn't mean you have a weak mind. You just have you do things your own way. But anyway, as we step into this, happy birthday to me. I just want to thank me, by the way. Just killing it. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. One of us. We kind of have the finest roster. We have Doja Cat bitch, Moo bitch. We have Snoop Dogg. We have Will Smith. Smack ya real quick. We also have Kim Kardashian bitch. What's up? We got Libras. We got Usher. We got Neo. We got Lil Wayne now. And we got Eminem. Like, it is what it is. Oh, Queen Groove. This vessel that I'm inhabiting, his sun is in Gemini, but I'm Libra. I'm Libra possessing the vessel of the peace dealer. You could say I'm the most beautiful zodiac sign, Taurus. I know you think it's you, honey. I know you think it's you, Taurus. You sexy. You sexy to me. But honey, it's me. It's me. It's me. Finesse and balance. All that. Okay. The message that I have for you. And the F is for fantastic too. Okay. Shout out to the Virgos progressing through Libras who know what true perfection is. We got the Queen of Water. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. Let me break down the magic of this. My colleague Gemini pulled the Page of Water. And now Libra got the Queen of Water, even though the mutual message was the 10 of Water. There's a theme here. Gemini correlates to the age of what, 3 to 7, okay, and or 3 to 9, and of course we got the Page for Gemini, which is giving you the perspective of a more childlike infatuation. But then Libra correlates to 35 to 44, and whereas Gemini got the Page, Libra got the Queen. So we see this theme of deep love. Gemini is saying to step more into this sense of childlike new love. Libra, we're extending this deeper into being in love. And so, as an underlying theme, some of you could very tap in deeply into love. You are developing relationships into a new mutual level here that in tandem with the 10 of water as the mutual theme really does seem to feel good in terms of deep love. So you want to really take those qualities of being deeply emotionally compassionate and actually giving a damn about how other people feel. Now, we do have judgment, renewal, review, and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. So, this, and how fitting for us. What we want to let you know is this season is awakening you, especially where Pluto, you are coming into a higher understanding of your true life's purpose than you have ever in your life come to understand. It's quite remarkable here because this is going to entail you reviewing every single experience in your life that led you up into this anime awakening superpower moment. And we do have the 10 of air, which is also the end of a difficult situation. You're going to feel a lot of malevolent energies and dark spirit projections from losers who recognize that they can no longer touch you past this point. Many of you have finished the karmic completion of the struggle that you ordained to experience. I saw a very amazing video this morning. A butterfly was breaking through a cocoon, and this cocoon and butterfly stopped at a certain point, to the point where it looked like that was as far as the butterfly can go. And so someone, out of the kindness of their heart, cut the cocoon for them. And as the butterfly came out, they realized that the butterfly was swollen and the wings were much smaller than an actual butterfly. And later they realized that the butterfly couldn't fly. Okay. And the wings never grew because the struggle that the butterfly needed to struggle to push, I don't know if it's chemicals or whatever fluid, to the wings to make it strong, that butterfly never struggled through. Okay. Someone, out of the kindness of their heart, screwed that butterfly for life, and they can't even fly because in that moment they thought they were helping that person. Okay. This isn't so much more of a message to let people struggle and not try and save them. This is more of a message to recognize that you chose the difficulty you went through. Many of you went through a long period of being backstabbed by others and facing a lot of pain and struggle. This is kind of like the octave. Some of you, this will apply with both of you. Others of you, it's going to be either or. So, if what I'm saying, if two of these things apply, the message for Leo and Libra applies to both of you, comment an exclamation mark. If just Libra applies to you, if just Libra applies to you, comment exclamation. If Leo and Libra apply to you, comment a fire sign emoji. So some of you, for Leo, the Leo archetype, and I'm not going to just say Leo, but for some of you, you were bougie in a past life. I don't know what else to say. You were super bougie. You had it like that. You were super royal. You didn't understand what it felt like to be not so much hated, but not felt as important. You weren't a spoiled brat, but now you gain some semblance of humility. You didn't lose your bouginess, but you now have some semblance of humility, right? And it's not a bad thing. You weren't a bad person. You weren't like some asshole or a dick, but you only knew this regal sense of royalty. So some of you still kept this regalness this lifetime, but you were in situations where people didn't just do what you said because you're royal. Like, you had to actually use your own power to get through, and it made you realize, wow, like you always knew you didn't need it, and you still got the bouginess, but it's that character arc. Now, this Libra one is less about you being too prideful. This one is you kept winning. You are an incarnation of victory. So you just kept winning. Everything you did, you just kept winning. So much so that you probably weren't a human. You were probably some kind of celestial being. And so in this human incarnation, You never knew struggle. You were probably some kind of like so some of you, if this is both, if you are both this royal bougie person and kept winning, comment a fire sign. If it's just this winning one, comment exclamation mark, because I'm trying to see some. Because both don't have to apply to you, but some of you chose to go through struggle, a designated period where you go through difficulty after difficulty after difficulty after difficulty because you wanted the difficulty to level up. So this judgment period is now you finally ending this difficult situation, the vitriol and the hate. You're going to find with Libra all the negativity, all the challenges, all the difficulty where things just didn't work right. Boom, they're working right overnight. Things are working right. You're meeting, you're connecting well with people. Things are just the weird thing that happened where things would just kind of go wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's not going wrong. And you're realizing, wow, like you engineered that. It's not some kind of curse that broke. It's gonna feel like a curse broke. No, you're so fucking genius. You engineered this. You engineered this exactly like this so that you break through. Even if someone curses, that was a part of it. That's how powerful you are. And it's important too, because this renewal card here looks like a commitment. This looks like a family or a marriage that this might be around for some of you, even if just conceptually. So the 10 of air is also the shared karma that is ending, especially with the 3 of air. Gemini got the 5 of cups in the bottom, which was more emotional. Remember, Gemini is more like a kid. And so that consciousness was feeling crying, not crying over spilled milk, but that consciousness was more so like seeing things that didn't work out. All right. Libra is more of a young adult. And so this is more coming to terms with betrayal. All right. Once again, the 10 of air, the renewal and judgment is coming to terms for how you have been backstabbed. And some of you have been burying it deep because some of you have decided in your own words, all right, I'm just going to translate it a little bit different. You're not a weak ass bitch. You're not a weak ass bitch. Like you acknowledge the great sadness within you. You acknowledge how you have been done dirty by people who have had no business doing you dirty because you only did them right. You only did them right. You were even the best they ever had. They were feeling like they could do better. Look at them looking stupid. Look, trying to the fact that they thought they could level up from you. Wow. So like this is important because you never allowed yourself to feel like a victim because of this. You said the truth. You basically said the truth. Like, look, this person screwed up. And I'm not using it doesn't have to just be in that analogy. This could be in so many different contexts, but you never really allowed yourself to really feel sorrow for it. And you don't have to. I got a cat moon. I'm not going to tell you to cry. Shit. I'm not going to tell you to tough it up too. But I am going to say that you don't have to. It says the need to forgive yourself and others. You're getting ready to unlock that. Like all of that is being brought with judgment to be released, especially in the sense where some of you haven't had any closure. Okay. This judgment card, some of you literally got left feeling violated in situations that the 3 of swords isn't the sadness or betrayal that you got violated or deceived. It's the audacity for these same individuals to gaslight you like you were at fault, which just turned on your inner gangster and was just like, all right, fuck that. I'm not losing any tears over this stupid shit. Like, and it didn't necessarily allow you. So this judgment card is going to really open that up and give you that closure. Some of you were not given that. And I have to really, this is very multi-layered. Some of you feel like it's something you have to do. You didn't allow your heart to really feel the way it had to feel. So you took everything in control. But actually, the judgment is going to give you closure in the sense of no, the people who have to take accountability for what happened to your heart, have to take accountability for what happened to your heart, because the effects and consequences of this have crescendoed and domino affected to them, so they can no longer escape it. Okay, the stuff that was supposed to happen as a result of you not getting heartbroken or betrayed, well, the judgment is giving you that closure. So I'm going to be clear, because this is going to really heal and enable you to really release this. It's unconscious and tucked away in the back of your mind that blocks love and connections, because at this subconscious level, ploom, it doesn't enable that level of connection. As much as you may try and compartmentalize it, we do have the two of earth, so you're moving forward with this great productivity, okay, that you use to get your mind off of this, but also facilitated a lot more abundance. Now we do have the three of water, a celebration, a wedding, a birth announcement, graduation, and you have more fun, just like the Gemini reading, the ace of wands that was at the top and head of the reading. While feeling, what you feel within, there is this celebration outside externally that will help you move forward. This is insane. And okay, the future is the two of water, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive revolution of a conflict. So some of you may surprisingly actually mend this relationship with whatever happened, whether it was a misunderstanding or this is a new person. But this once again confirms the octave of the 10 of Cups bliss. Gemini got the Lovers, which is a more, you know what I'm saying, free-spirited romantic soulmate connection, and the two of wands is a more committed, trustful union. So listen, both Gemini and Libra are talking about entering a more committed relationship, and that's why I made the term with, it looks like this renewal is really putting the reset button on a relationship that was supposed to get off the ground that didn't get off the ground, or a relationship that's just going to get off the ground to replace what you're meant to be with. Now, we do have you as the three of fire, abundance, things looking very good, and you making long-term plans through patience. We also do have around you the six of earth. You're philanthropic. You may be in a position to give or receive money and loan it out to people. And the guidance we have is the chariot. This is the romance card for Gemini. An important achievement, public recognition, especially with the two of water. This is saying that you're going to gain forward momentum. The guidance with this, because especially with this renewal, this reset, especially for a lot of you where you might have felt stuck, it's going to move you forward. And the guidance is to maintain that momentum. Don't stop for losers. Don't stop for immediate gratification. Keep it moving. The two of water is for many of you going to be the establishment of this positive relationship. The chariot is saying, don't stop doing the things that got you here. Keep up that consistency, take it farther, move forward, and deal with this celebration that's coming through, especially with the Knight of Fire, a sudden event that needs immediate attention, times of essence, think clearly. This is really just going to be the passion, as both of these are horses that will move forward this new connection of trust very passionately. Okay. For some of you, it could be with this Knight of Fire, whereas Gemini got the Queen of Fire and guidance. This could be a more youthful, passionate whippersnapper. That was a very powerful reading. I tried to maintain character as much as I could. I felt energy kind of come through me. I don't want to say drain, but who felt that? That was a very powerful reading. Okay. Don't stop believing. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. So, whoo. Yeah, I felt that one in my soul. Okay. The romance read. So once again, for Gemini with the Lovers, and then the two of water cups with Libra, of course, during this new cycle of partnerships, this isn't necessarily just like a sexual connection. This is someone that you're mutually connecting deep in a mutual love bond with. This is interesting. Okay. So the romance card that we have is the Page of Fire, news of an exciting new adventure, endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. This is also great for new sexual tricks. This is also great for new sex. This is also great for new excitement. You want to really get passionate instead of getting emotional. Carry that Chariot, Knight of Wands, passionate, forward moving, adventurous energy, because we got the Eight of Fire. Things are going to move very fast. Events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. So there's going to be a very quick, fast paced excitement to how quickly this season things are developing for you romantically, especially if you're meeting someone new. You literally can get married to someone that you just met. Even maybe you had a past life with them, but you could get married to someone that you just met quite immediately. And that's where things just move forward very quickly and aligned very powerfully. Okay. So oops, we do have for career the Queen of Air and the Four of Earth, assured material gain. So this is you. Career, the more you present yourself professionally and objectively and focus on your projects, this is going to bring assured material gain, a lot of money, okay? A lot of money, a lot of power. So Libra is saying there's a lot more power and stability you're coming into concerning your career, portfolio, investments. And this is based on how professional you present yourself and focus on developing your brand. Very amazing, very powerful moves and intelligent moves being made. And some of you, if you know a Libra, if you know a Queen of Swords who can offer this advice, talk to her this season. She will take you to the top. She'll hook you up. Archangel Michael sponsors the underlying theme of this. Trust heaven. He comes up again. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur, baby. The first card that we have is Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You're loved unconditionally. And then we also have Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. And we have charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask, and you shall receive. Okay. Bonus card, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. That's it. That's it. Another one bites the dust. Okay. Anyway, boom. We're going to step into Aquarius. Hello, mortal beings. I hope you enjoy this reading. Let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it. We do have the Emperor, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Get your shit together. This is saying to get your shit together. You're going to get your shit together this season. Okay. We do have the Seven of Fire. You're standing up for your beliefs because people want to get on your dick and you're going to tell people to get off your dick. You will not back down for what you believe in, and you're getting your shit together. So you don't have time to waste with people who think you're sweet or soft. This is important because the challenge of this is you're coming into greater public recognition. There's good news and victory on the way. And the more victory you come into, the more you need to stand your ground. You not conceding, okay, is going to make you more popular, especially under the threat of being canceled or being scrutinized. You very passionately taking advantage of the advantage you have will literally exponentially create more progress. Now, this is on the foundation of a lot of hard work that got you here. So it's definitely not necessarily going to be a overnight success that it may look like for people. Quantum love, everyone has a dick. You have a very huge metaphorical spiritual dick with space balls. So Believe in that and tell people to get off of your spirit deck. Okay. The eight of earth is talking about the hard work that has got you here. And a lot of what you're going to be defending are people who act like you just luckily chanced upon what it is you have. You worked to get here. Okay. We got the ace of fire. You're moving forward into this season with a new opportunity that you're stepping forward to change life. We have so much fire. Okay. The basis of this is earth, but there's so much passion that you're moving forward to. The outlook externally is the four of water, emotional contemplation. What seems like a missed opportunity is really just you sorting through how you feel. So at least your soul is in it. And we have the king of water. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. So the king of water is moving forward into greater comfort and relaxation. It is a sense of success, but it also can be a very compassionate figure who hears out your soul. Now, we do have you coming up as awakening. You're looking at things from a different perspective. You're transforming your personality as you surrender yourself. The page of air is you being seen as learning new things. And you're also seen as kind of sharing people the truth very bluntly, kind of like how I said earlier, get your shit together. You're getting your shit together. And that's because you're kind of becoming born again. So it's like the way you kind of approach people is having you peep game and how much you've grown and how to change the result. So justice is saying to stand up for your beliefs. So the guidance and the main lesson of this Aquarius reading say two things: stand up for your beliefs and defend your beliefs and decisions. That is self-explanatory. Justice is on your side because you're operating with integrity. So there's nothing to fear. You gang your shit together. And the outcome we have, ooh, the star, baby. It's the quick. Ooh. So this, some of you are going to be famous. We literally have on the right path, happy times. Some of you are going to star rocket into stardom. The star and the king of water is talking about, once again, a soulmate encounter where there's soulmate recognition. Some of you are either connecting, some of you are going to develop a relationship with a celebrity, or you yourself are becoming a celebrity. And being a celebrity isn't having 100 million followers all at once. You're becoming recognized. You're able to expand your influence and reach. You are legitimately known. And there are the perks and benefits that come with this. And this is beautiful. But the thing here is Aquarius is saying, look, we're going to hook you up, but make sure that you, as an underlying theme, don't make any excuses. You have to be fully responsible and you have to stand for every single one of your beliefs, because you're going to be in the public scrutiny of the public eye, and them seeing you sure of yourself and not backing down is going to really create so much more respect than if you're superficially apologizing just to make people less angry. So this is beautiful. I really love that. I really love that. The romance card or reading we have, and it's not necessarily that it's like this person is famous and they're a celebrity, but y'all don't see each other as famous or celebrities. Other people see you like that, reasonably so, because you inspire them. But your approach with this person is more like a long lost friend than like, oh, this person is famous. In fact, some of you won't even know that you're dealing with someone who's well known. Some of you might even keep this on a hush hush. Like you may not even know until after the fact. Like, you may, you know what I'm saying? You may not introduce yourself to someone that's well known. Someone may not introduce themselves to you as someone who is widely well known. Maybe not even in this country, but in another country, they are worshiped. Like, all right. Anyway, we do have the romance card being ego, the devil, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. This is mind-blowing sex. Okay. This also can be infidelity for some of you, but you want to be very mindful of any limitations that come out of expression. And so for some of you, this is being born again. This is uplifting out of those limitations and temptations. Because with the Page of Fire here, we have excitement. All right. Now, for some of you, this is going to be some very exciting new sexual tricks. For others of you, it's mediating through being excited with people without getting stuck into temptation or whatnot. For others of you, the Devil card is someone sexy, boy. Sexy, boy. They got that sexy physique. Okay, that with the Page of Fire, that ooh, oh, ooh, oh, ooh, 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 yeah, ooh. Got him. Boom. That's it. Okay. It's gonna be like, and they look at you like a piece of meat, and you look at them like, ooh. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then people are gonna be like, that's you. That's you. That's you. Oh, yo. That's you. That's you. And you're gonna be excited. You'll be like, what? Yes. Yes. You're like, oh my God, is that you? Oh, what? Yep. Yep. Yeah. You're gonna have a chip. Uh-huh. Mike, it was given virgin. Something about to lose your virginity. Okay, so we we do have be careful though, because with the Devil card, they're still mischievous. Like, you just be careful. Like, it's not nothing you have to worry about, but like, you just be careful. If you're not used to that, it is what it is. Now we do have the King of Water. This is charity work. This is you offering your compassion into, of course, your work. And we do have the Four of Water. So you're going to be contemplating how you feel about this extra new status in your career. And there's going to bring a greater peace where there might be more or less that you have to do. And this is going to segue. So it could seem boring a bit, but this is actually going to be more so taking a bigger picture approach to your career. And finally, we do have higher learning, of course. Melchizedek, you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So your Aquarius is just going to beam down higher knowledge back to back to back to back. Everything that you have learned so far, you're getting ready to learn an advanced concept and step above that takes your learning to the next level. Okay. So, for example, many of you have learned how to manifest. You've broken through the barrier of believing you can manifest something. Now, this higher learning is going to show you, did you know you can manifest at an exact time in an exact way? We do have the divine director. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. That's amazing. We do have, of course, El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. All right. And we have, of course, Focused Intention by Diana. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Whew, what a reading. All right, guys. I hope you enjoy this Libra season. Okay. That was a beautiful message. Happy birthday, Libra. I hope you have your wishes come true. I'm so glad this was accurate for y'all. You guys stay blessed. I'm going to go hit up Candace and the Midheaven podcast so we can shoot another episode. And until hold on. Let me actually do the oracle cards. I knew I was about to forget. Got some PayPals too. So, okay. Bet. Lee, I got your PayPal. Yeah. All right. Aquarius Helix. Let's go. Aquarius Helix, the oracle card that we have for you. And anyone who would like an oracle card reading, please click the description box below to join the queue. We do have phases and cycles for you. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Bye, spammers. Okay, so the main card we have for you is Infinite Abundance. Okay, obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. Aquarius Helix, you got infinite abundance. Okay, so Lee Terrence Brisson. Okay, so we do have Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Okay, we do have Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. We also have charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask, and you shall receive. And we have Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Okay. Next, we have Elizabeth Caspers. Thank you, Elizabeth. The underlying theme we have for ya is Cernunnos, life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. This comes with Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Please, if you haven't seen the beginning of this video, the channeled message that I say at the beginning of this video, where I basically speak of and say, you already know the truth, that message is specifically for you. Okay, so please watch that. And then we also have Experiencing Grace by Paul the Venetian. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. There we go, my friend. Finally, we have Tiara with her Cash App. Let's see what we got. Air Tribe, Libra. So we do have downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. These downloads are going to be crucial. So we do have Green Tara, Supreme Protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. Thank you very much once again for tuning in. Y'all stay blessed as always. Get some divine alchemy in your life. Focus on what you desire as you move beyond current challenges. Let the challenges just let you know what mountains you can overcome easily as you are blessed. And until next time, peace.